Tarmac fined 800 calories after near misses ignored. A national building materials manufacturer has been fined more than $800,000 after a worker suffered life changing injuries in an incident regulators say was preventable and preceded by multiple near misses that were not acted on. The UK's Health and Safety Executive, HSE, confirmed that Tarmac Building Products Limited was fined £633,300, about $804,000, following a serious workplace incident at its Linford manufacturing facility in Essex. What happened on July 22, 2022? Richard Ogunlaye entered a fenced section of a production line to manually clean and inspect metal frames used to transport large concrete blocks. Each frame weighs more than 1 metric ton and moves continuously along a trackway through the plant. The area was accessed through an interlocked gate designed to stop frame movement while workers were inside. However, while one frame remained stationary, another continued moving along the track and entered the same section. Mr. Ogunlaye was crushed between the two frames as they advanced, pinning his legs and pushing him toward downstream machinery. A co-worker activated an emergency stop in time to prevent further injury. Mr. Ogunlaye suffered a broken leg and severe bruising, spent 2 weeks in the hospital, and underwent surgery involving metal rods and screws. He was unable to return to work for more than a year and required extensive rehabilitation. What investigators found? HSE investigators determined that the interlocked gate failed to isolate power to all relevant sections of the trackway. As a result, it did not prevent frames from entering the work zone while employees were present. More significantly, investigators found that multiple near misses had previously occurred on the same section of the production line, under similar conditions. These incidents were documented but not fully investigated, and corrective actions were not implemented. A risk assessment completed several years before the incident had already identified that additional control measures were required to reduce risk to acceptable levels. Those measures were not put in place until after the injury occurred. Enforcement outcome. Tarmac Building Products Limited pleaded guilty to violating Section 2(1) of the UK Health and Safety at Work Act. In addition to the $804,000 fine, the company was ordered to pay £5,583, about $7,100 in legal costs, $2,000, about $2,500. As a victim surcharge, the total financial penalty exceeded $813,000. HSE Inspector Connor Stowers said the incident was serious and entirely avoidable, adding that proper investigation and action following earlier near misses would have prevented the injury. Why this matters? While the case occurred in the UK, the pattern is familiar across industrial operations globally. Systems can appear compliant while known vulnerabilities persist. Near misses are often treated as isolated events rather than structural warnings. This incident underscores how relying on the absence of serious accidents can mask growing exposure until consequences become human, operational, and financial. You've been listening to Sustainability Soundbites by Environment and Energy Leader. For partnership opportunities, please reach out to our team.